I'm a coach, not a saint. Hello, I'm Ranjan Kumar, founder Mystic Fusion International and authentic self-leadership coach. Probably today I'm going to talk about on behalf of my entire change-making fraternity. I'm going to talk on behalf of all the speakers, trainers, coaches, teachers who really decided at some point in the back that they are going to do something about this society. They are going to share their experiences. They are going to inspire people. They are going to motivate people. They are going to do something that little bit which can bring a little difference in the lives of people and finally leave this planet a better place. Now, what am I going to talk about? Oftentimes we come across clients, we come across people who put some questions which really make us reflect and which really, you get into that defensive mode. And all of a sudden, I had this question from one of my clients and a friend who's all of a sudden said, Ranjan, I don't see that glow in your eyes that you had a little time ago, and probably where is that missing? Now this question really, at that moment I gave her some answer which was very spontaneous. But then I started reflecting on this question for a while, and I thought, of course, many such coaches and trainers and speakers and teachers might come across this question when somebody asks them, where is that glow that I saw in your eyes? What happened to you these days? Why are you looking different? What's going on in your life? And there is a subtle expectation that the clients have from you. And if there are times when we fall prey to this expectation and try to match up with the expectation of the client in their own minds, and this sometimes puts us on a defensive, and sometimes makes you decide spontaneously that okay, something is wrong with me and probably I have to change my lifestyle. I have to do something about myself. Why? Because she or he is not seeing something that they saw earlier in our eyes. The question that first came to my mind is, what is that you're expecting from your coaches? What is that you're expecting from your teachers and trainers and speakers? These are, first point, these people are those people who have decided to do something about their own lives, and they then decided that they are going to share their learnings, their experiences and their wisdom with the people around to help them put their lives in perspective. Then you should understand that all these coaches, trainers, speakers and all the change makers that you are looking up to today and you want to become like them and you want to follow them are also human beings. Underline, they are not those people who are somewhere in the caves and just meditating and you just go and pray in front of them and you see that glow in their eyes and you see that halo around their heads and that aura around them. Let me tell you, all the coaches, all the speakers, all the trainers who come in front of their cameras and put a big smile do have their own problems, do have their own ups and downs, do have their situations when they have to put many things in perspective. They have situations when they fall prey to their own thought created realities. They have their problems in relationships, they have their financial problems, they have their situations in the in the family which they cannot discuss with others because of these expectations which you thrust upon them, which you impose upon them. Why? Because somewhere down the line, you all and many people, I'm not speaking about you, but in general, when you look at somebody smiling and active and energetic and enthusiastic and making such videos to share their wisdom with you, all of a sudden there is a perception that is created that these people have a different kind of lifestyle. These people know something or have something or are something different from us. And because of that, probably we are laymen, we are common human beings, but these people are special human beings, and they are beyond, they are supernatural, and that they should always have that glow in their eyes. They should always carry that aura of sainthood around themselves, and they should not react and they should not respond to situations in the way that we do. I wanted to speak on behalf of my change-making fraternity and make certain things clear. And I hope if you are a speaker, if you are a trainer, if you are a coach, you probably are going to agree with me that we do have our own share of problems. We do have our own share of setbacks. We do sometimes fall prey to our own thought created realities. We have issues with people, with situations. We have issues with our own understanding and misunderstanding of the situations. We have situations where we ought to decide something which seems harsh on the other side, but we feel that need to do that, to decide in accordance with what we feel is right in the moment, which might not be right to you or to somebody outside. There are situations when people do not like what we speak. There are situations when people do not agree with us. It's okay to disagree with us, but there are also people, there are situations when people hate us for what we think. These are all things which we go through. And then what are we different? In what way are we different? And in what way we are qualified to help others find and tap that wisdom within? What qualifies us to make such videos? What qualifies us to share our knowledge? What qualifies us to even think and assume that we are in the process of change making and we want to do our bit? That one thing that probably we as change makers have tapped within is the ability to neutralize ourselves, is the ability to empty ourselves, is the ability to undo what has happened to us, is the ability to put our clients first before ourselves. It's our ability to align ourselves and put our feet into your shoes when we are talking about your issues, your problems, and make that space within, so that we can understand what you are going through, so that we can feel what's happening in your life, so that we can tap that intuitive idea or that insight that can somewhere make a change in our life and as well as your life. That's the only thing that qualifies any change maker and any speaker and any trainer and any expert and any coach who is helping you change your lives from within. Now, there are 2 or 3 kinds of experts. The first kind of experts are they who say that we know it all, we understand what you're going through, and so let me give you 1 technique, 2 technique, 3 techniques, and you will have a different life. They are people who have just got the formula for everything, and they believe that use this formula and you have your life different, you will be a different person. There are and they when they come in front of the camera, they pretend as if they do not have any problems in their lives, they do not have any issues in their lives, and they bring out all that crafted and developed and that fake energy which wants to show people that we are above all these troubles and above all these setbacks in lives, and we don't emotionally feel that low that any common human being would feel at times of the setbacks. Now, there are another kind of trainers and speakers and change makers who offer their vulnerable self to their audience, who talk about what they are feeling, who share about their own experiences of those low moments when it was very difficult for them to experience what they were go through that experience which they were going through. They want to come out open and share their anger, their frustration. They want to share that thought created reality that they are experiencing in the moment instead of faking confidence. So these now I don't want to put you in any one category. If you have a few more categories that you can think of, but to me, the intention of both the coaches, both kinds of coaches, the intention of both kinds of speakers is the same. They want to see you enjoying your life. They want to see you in your best self. They want to help you improve the way you understand life. They want you to do something about your own self. Now, in the first example, the trainers and coaches, they are those people who think that there is one formula for all kinds of people and all kinds of situations. So they are like, rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, rule number 4, and they have the book of transformation. They believe that this is the final book for everybody on this planet. So if I am a qualified expert on something, then probably I know everything about that because I am certified in that. Now, the second kind of people, second kind of coaches, the transformations experts are those experts who, when they talk to you, they understand, they realize that you are unique, your situation is unique, and you need a unique solution to your own problem, and you need a unique way, a unique approach for your own situation, for your own life. Now, for that to happen, they cannot offer you a formula, they cannot offer you a one-stop solution for all your problems, but they can sit with you, they can talk, they can listen, they might not be eager to offer you solutions, but they will be eager to help you, to nudge you towards that innate sense of security, and innate sense of well-being, and that innate sense of wisdom that pops up from within and that guides you from inside. They are those coaches who can help you reconnect with your own authentic self leader within. And this is the kind of coach that I am. I do not want to fake that confidence, and because I don't believe in faking it till making it, and I only would like to tell you that coaches also are humans like all of us, like you. We do have our own share of problems. We do have our own situations when we seem very harsh to the people they listen. We have situations when people disagree with us, and we are okay with that because we understand that you are talking out of your own experience and people talk about out of their own experiences. Now, the only thing that again I want to repeat that qualifies us to help you transform from inside is the qualification of emptying ourselves, the qualification of undoing ourselves, the qualification of putting you first in the situation and trying to understand where you come from and trying to see what you see and trying to listen to what you are listening inside your head. And if the moment we start connecting with you at the deeper level, that is when you get an opportunity to reconnect with your own authentic self, and that is when you get an insight, you get an idea, you get an inspiration that is true, authentic, and that helps you shackle yourself out of that temporary thought created reality or thought created emotion or feeling that you might be undergoing at that moment. And you get in touch with your own authentic self, which is when you become an authentic self leader. And since I call myself an authentic self leadership coach, I would like to tell you that my idea is that forget about that look in the eyes of your coach, forget about the halo and the aura that the coach goes around, because that is what you see when you are in that positive state of mind, when you are experiencing that clarity in your life. When you are in that happy state of mind, you see that halo around everybody. But if you have cynicism inside, if you suspect something wrong, if you yourself are experiencing something which is not in alignment with what you think about that coach or speaker or trainer, that is when the aura is missing, the glow is missing, and you don't see that that brilliance in the face, because it is you who is actually looking. It is in your mind that you are calculating things. It is in your mind that you are making a picture of that thing that you are looking at in front of your eyes. So the processing actually is happening in your head, and nobody goes around with this aura that is visible to everybody on this planet. So probably it is upon you how you look at people. It is upon you to understand that coaches, speakers, trainers and change makers are also humans. They have their setbacks, they have their problems, they have their situations when they disagree with themselves, they do not match your expectations. But what makes them different is that they are not expecting you to find that glow in their eyes. They are not expecting you to see that aura around them. They are not even expecting you to agree with them. They just are living their own authentic self. And that is what qualifies them to help you transform your life from within. If you really want to make your life better, if you really want to live your authentic life, if you really want to reconnect with your own authentic self, you need such a coach. And probably irrespective of whether you see that halo, whether you see that glow, whether you see that glitter, whether you see that aura or not, you need such a tough master. You need such a tough coach who can really drag you by your hand towards your own life within. I hope you will understand this. I hope you will remember this, and I hope you will find such a coach and get in touch with this kind of a coach. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel, Coach Ranjan Kumar, and I would like you to watch the videos, the playlist on authentic self-leadership, and try to understand this perspective of authenticity and the kind of job that we are doing to help you be more of who you are. Like it and share the video with your loved ones, because there are many waiting for a little idea, a little concept, a little insight that can help them be more of themselves. Love you.